All right, Miss Grace, would you honor us with a prayer, please? We're a couple of minutes till.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come once again for another city council meeting, oh God. We ask you to look upon us and bless us, oh God. Bless those that are traveling on the highway, Lord. Take them safely back to their destination, oh God. Watch over us and bless us, oh God. Let us come together in love, in agreement, oh God. Help us to work together in love, Lord. Let it be no dissemination among us, oh God. We thank you for this day, and we thank you for this meeting, because this is the day that you have made, that we can rejoice and be glad in it. We have programs on a plate, on the table, and let us have an accessible meeting. Let us come together with one mind and one heart and one spirit. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Miss Grace. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. We are officially underway here.
Mayor, since there was no comment, citizens' comment for the said plan, I will be leaving.
Okay, let's see if there's anybody. Is there anybody out there, Denny? Okay. Okay. Thank you.
See you next month at the council meeting.
Okay. Have us some
Have a
good lunch.
safe trip now.
Thank you.
And some good lunch.
I don't know about the good lunch. My husband's cooking tonight. It might be a hamburger.
No, I mean for our next council.
Oh, the next council meeting, okay. Well, I don't have anything to do with that, but I'm sure it'll be good.
Thanks for your
I'll
help.
call you
Okay.
on the agenda.
Okay, thanks.
Careful going up the road.
Yeah.
See you, Pam.
No citizens remarks whatsoever. Jeez. Man, this is a. Okay, looking for approvals of the minutes from the last meeting. Has everyone read them, looked at them, and any changes or all that needs to be put on there?
I make a motion to approve the minutes as written in the last meeting.
I second.
All in favor? Anyone opposed? Okay, we'll accept the minutes from the last meeting. Correspondence, I don't see any here. I've never gotten anything. Well, I did get some correspondence, but it was bad news. We got turned down for our LED streetlights. So, I'm not gonna stop there. We're gonna keep moving forward with it, but you know, this could be an astronomical savings at the end of the year if we do this, but anyhow, we just to let you know, we got turned down the first shot for this, so we're going forward again with it. Okay, officers' reports. Start over here with you, Miss Vicki.
We do a summary of our accounts. 941 account, $5,059.84. Christmas light fund, $766.55. City of Piedmont, $1,805.91. Fairs and festivals, $7,743.64. Fire company grant, $2,340.42. General fund, $13,857.36. Parks and Rec, $13,845.71. Phase 2 water project, $39.07. Pool fund, $4,928.77. Small city block grant, $15.01. Sewer account, $15,941.99. Sewer repair project, $4,310.36. Water account, $10,997.42. Water line depreciation account, $52,408.84. And West Virginia taxes account, $944.60. And I don't know, I have this written on a paper that is dated, it's an email dated from Friday, May 12th, 2017. And it was about the They were seeking approval to hold a fundraiser event in downtown Piedmont. As people drive in and out of the city of the bridge, the event is to raise money for the second annual Men of God March, which was already approved. Can we get the fundraiser approved by the mayor? We will need a plan, a date in June 11. We would just need construction cones, possible 4 cones. And Lindsay says, that road is a West Virginia State Highway, you would have to get permission to do that. So they're going to postpone the march this year.
Okay.
Well, we've done that in the past, why do we have to?
The fire department.
The fire department did, and they got to say so for the state road.
Yeah, you have to go through the state, the
That's,
state route.
that's Route 46.
Well,
I
I mean, they
know.
got permission from the city, but they would have to get permission from the state road
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
do it,
but
so they're going to
we've done this for the
postpone.
past several years.
I know. And
Well, yeah.
What?
You said they can't do the march even?
No, it's not the march, it's they
Oh,
want to
that's-
stop traffic to raise.
Raise
money.
funds, okay. The boot thing, like
And
the fire
since they
department's
can't
all
do
about.
that,
Well,
they
they
don't have
can't do
funds,
that
so-
because it's a state highway through here without getting permission through the state.
Oh, well, we
This
never,
was
we
from-
never stopped traffic for,
See,
No,
that's
no,
what they
no,
want
that's,
to
we
do.
never did that.
That's what they want to do.
yeah,
is
that's what they want. to do.
voluntarily stop traffic.
Right.
They'll stand there and they'll hand their thing out. If you want to stop, put change in it, then you stop, put change in it, and keep going.
Right, but they're gonna postpone the march this year, and I'm assuming that they'll let us know to get approval again for when they march again.
Well, are they still going, trying to go through with the boot drive or the money drive or whatever?
That's what they're saying.
They can't.
Because they can't do that.
do that.
Okay,
anymore.
all
They
right.
have to
Can't do
have
that.
permission from the state.
Permission from the state.
okay, Miss Grace, do you have anything?
I don't have anything. Say, no, I don't have no business, huh?
Richard?
We got the water leak fixed over at housing. That's all done. We've been cutting grass, spraying, trying to catch up on things that we're behind on to get caught up. But other than that, that's about it. We're nickel and diming it every day.
Okay.
I've just been working on Home Fest and a couple letters here and there for properties.
Okay, what about John and Lisa?
We haven't received the card back, or we haven't got the letter back either. So we can't do anything until we get one or the other back.
Okay, well, I think
I,
I need to keep a good eye on that.
yeah, and I informed him today that we hadn't got it back yet, so he appreciated that, so.
Well, I think we need to do everything we can to try to straighten his problem out. Okay, well, give us an update on your behalf there, Paul.
We got the pool already, we're planning on opening Friday night, we had John Del Signor up yesterday. He gave us a good sign for the pool, we took a sample, we're waiting for the results of the sample to come back, but he gave us the okay to open up. So we're planning on a Friday night opening with the DJ. Miss Gracieson honored us with volunteering to DJ Friday night from 6 to 8. And then we're gonna be open the weekend, and then I think we're planning night swims through next week, if weather permitting, till school's out. And then we'll open up for the regular season. We had the food handlers class last Tuesday, it was well attended. I sent in the reports for the playground and the pool that we're due, it'll be next week. It's just a yearly self-inspection report. You have to take pictures and send a little report in. And I always beg for a little bit of money. Haven't got any yet, but don't hurt to beg every year.
Well, I've been begging and I ain't got nothing.
You gonna have plenty of lifeguards coming back this year?
Yeah, Joe's got a bunch of lifeguards and a lot of people had turned applications in, so.
And
There's like 6 of them still certified. They're all certified for this Friday, and I think there's 6 or 7 that's certified through, that'll hold us till the new instructor gets the other class in, so. It's working out very well over there. We painted the picnic tables and
I rode by
Nice.
it, they're all good, it looks really good.
they filled it Sunday, and like I said, they shopped it Monday morning, and then John came yesterday. He was very impressed. He said, the town did a great job putting that porcelain down, it looks good.
it ain't completed
I
though.
know, he didn't go around and look, he saw the good part. I said, yeah, did they do well?
Well, the bad parts are done, but,
Yeah,
it's the rain and then there's other things that has to be done, so.
He
I'd
also-
like to thank you and the people that jumped in and did that. I mean, they did a heck of a job this year.
Yeah, I heard there
I
was
think
quite a few
this year was
volunteers.
the best teamwork we've had in the last few years.
Yes, indeed, I really do. I
And
mean,
with that fryer we got, he said it was
everything went
okay,
well.
but since it looks a little more commercial, he thought maybe we should get a hood, so Joe works at American Woodmark and he said they have them down there. He said he might be able to get us one
Okay.
donated to put up just to cover our butts for that.
And I think they
He
did
was
a heck of a
impressed,
job
he was
this year.
impressed with everything over there.
Did a good job.
Good, good.
That's good.
I don't know who's gonna want to get it in that water Friday, cause it's cold. We were priming that vacuum yesterday and it kinda sprayed me and, ooh, God.
We didn't feel heat or cold when we were younger.
I don't know.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, Robbie, I see that, Luke has a appointment at 6:15. Can you,
I'm good. I had nothing anyway, sir. I was off duty, off sick for a little bit, but we'll catch up whenever.
okay, nothing at all? You wanna touch on
Not really.
Okay. Luke?
Okay. So you guys are one of the last stops in my round around Mineral County. I've got the Mineral County Emergency Operations Plan.
Sit down, young fella.
Oh, I can stand up fine.
That's
Sit back
okay.
down.
Sit down.
Well, thanks. Okay, so I've got the Mineral County Emergency Operations Plan. It's been in place for a number of years. However, we've never done formal adoptions with all of the cities. Basically what it is a mutual aid agreement that all the cities are basically just agreeing to receive mutual aid from Mineral County in case of a large-scale disaster. I'll let you have that, and you guys are welcome to read that. A little bit about the plan. It's set up into different sections. It goes through like evacuations, mass warning. It's got a hazardous material section, damage assessment, resource management. It's an all hazards plan. Its different annexes can be activated in cases of different types of emergencies, and we can activate whatever's necessary. So basically what I'm just doing is getting a formal adoption from all of the cities of this plan, since obviously Piedmont doesn't have an emergency management division. So I've already been to all the other cities. I was going to come here earlier in the month, however your meeting was the same day I started doing the scheduling, so it wasn't possible. But you guys are welcome to read that. You're welcome to look through this plan. It's really thick. I'm sure you don't want to read it all. If you guys want a copy?
Surprised.
If you want a copy, I'll gladly get you a copy. I did not bring a copy. Only one city's wanted a copy so far.
Where
Well,
can
we would like to have this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
where can we go to get one?
I can have my secretary make you a copy tomorrow and we can bring it in.
Okay.
And this isn't, you're not signing like the Mineral County's just gonna take over. What it is in case of a large disaster, for example, if the Potomac rises and floods all of Piedmont, Piedmont obviously doesn't have the resources within themselves to make requests like the National Guard to get the roads back in place, to get temporary bridges put in, those types of things. So all of those requests have to come through Mineral County. The Mineral County has to make the request to the state, and the state has to go to federal. But that is basically just a mutual aid agreement saying you follow this plan and you'd follow the chain of command appropriately.
Okay, well, this thing here kind of states that, we're at the direction of Mineral County when this comes on, is that true?
If a local disaster were to occur, that's correct, yeah. Only if a state of emergency was declared for Mineral County. So for example, a large scale flood, a tornado, something that's a major disaster. It's basically saying you would follow this plan. Not necessarily that you couldn't make decisions within Piedmont, but that down south when they had the flooding, they had a lot of issues with towns and cities making resource requests, and then they were getting all these donations, they were getting resources that they didn't need, and then the state was bringing in the same resources, and they were matching a lot of resources that had already been requested. And that's a major problem. They now have warehouses just filled with supplies that are never going to be used. So it's just kind of just a chain of command that you agree to follow the appropriate steps for resource requests and those types of things. It's not all emergencies are designed to be, emergencies aren't designed. Emergencies are meant to be handled at the lowest level possible. So if it can stay within the city, then it will stay within the city and your guys' resources. However, if it's necessary to come to the county, that's just a mutual aid agreement that you would follow the plan. chain for resource requests.
Anyone wanna read this?
Want me to read that loud?
I guess you could, and save everybody from passing it around.
Whereas pursuant to the State Emergency Services Act, West Virginia Code, Chapter 15, Article 5 as amended, provides that each political subdivision of the state is hereby authorized and directed to establish a local organization for emergency services. Whereas the director of each local organization may develop cause to be Mineral County's one.
Blacked out, it was right there. You gotta take a
Develop
minute.
mutual and agreement for reciprocal aid and assistance in case of disaster too great to be dealt with unassisted. Whereas it is recognized that each political subdivision has a responsibility to provide protection and assistance to its citizens in case of disaster. Whereas it appears to be in the best interest of the citizens of the Town of Piedmont to enter into a joint agreement with the Mineral County Commission to combine their respective resources and response for disaster assistance. Now, therefore, it is resolved that the undersigned, the governing body of the Town of Piedmont, does hereby approve and adopt the provisions of the document known as Mineral County Emergency Operations Plan. Be it further resolved that the officials, employees, and citizens of the Town of Piedmont are hereby instructed in time of disaster to comply with the provisions of the Mineral County Emergency Operations Plan in any such direction and control as may be additionally necessary as determined by the governing body identified in the plan in order to provide mutual protection and assistance.
Who's in charge of all of this?
He is.
You're the head honcho on all of it?
On emergency operations,
On
yes.
okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
So, you're the guy we come to?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, through the 911 center, basically. We'd activate the emergency operations center, and then you would go through the emergency operations center, and we would fill the request through there.
So we can adopt this after we write a manual.
Absolutely,
Look through it.
it's not a huge rush. It's been
Okay.
this plan has been written for years and years. I can get you a copy of it, and I'll bring it to you sometime next week because we've got my staff has classes tomorrow and Friday, but I can get you a copy and bring it over next week.
That's fine.
And also, nothing to do with this. I know Robbie has a lot of communications issues. Homeland Security grant should be opened up soon this year, and I did get a quote from Greg Gano, who is our communications contractor, basically. So I am going to apply for funding to try to get a repeater to help Robbie and the different fire departments be able to use the state digital system better. Now,
Yes.
mind you, that is $32,000.
We need it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna try, but we also have a $350,000 grant we need for a tower on the north end. But I just want to let you guys know that I do plan on applying for that this year.
Well, we do need something, and I thank you for coming, because most of Mineral County thinks that Piedmont's not part of them, so.
Yeah, because we still have to weigh in and out too.
You guys have any questions for me?
No, but if you have all these supplies that you say it's never gonna be used.
I don't, the state does.
The state does, and don't tell me that they can't be used with all these communities in this state that needs help on whatever they can get. You just can't give it to them, I mean.
Well, the reason they don't do that is because it then turns into economic recovery, where it starts to hurt that, because once you start giving away all the food and water, then the mom and pop shops who are selling those same supplies aren't making any money to keep their employees employed because they're giving it
We
away.
got a lot of homeless shelters that, could use that.
Well, this is a little bit different. That falls under a different category on the government than emergency
Yeah, I know.
response. So.
If we ever get another large scale emergency like that, I'm sure they will distribute the supplies. But it's way over. That's way over my head. That's state and federal government. So, thank y'all.
All right, you have a safe trip.
You need to go get the transformer too.
Understand why they
A
have
transformer.
so much bureaucratic board to go through to put something out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've seen when they usually work them down
thing
here.
in for the
They're
generator.
Transfer
What the hell you remember?
Yeah.
They're running homeless.
They put it,
Because they're
they
concerned.
designed our system for
Well,
440.
in a way,
But where they going,
it's-
Ben?
They burn up half my
you know,
equipment,
all the
like,
government plans
he
and
just
stuff
took down
are,
the
there's no
transformers
need for
sitting there
people
on the
to be
ground.
homeless.
You're right.
I'm sure I think waste costs about $30,000-$40,000.
All right, let's move on.
I'll have to call Bill because I don't know anything about that. So I'll call the retired guy and see about it. Thank you.
Tim, you wanna
No,
talk about this basic laboratory course a little bit?
I need 24 hours to recertify my license, and they're due up February of 2018. So the course is 16, 17, 18, and 19.
And where's it at?
Philadelphia, West Virginia. It's done around Wheeling.
What was the dates again?
16th through the 19th.
16th through the
He gave
19th
that
of
to me
October.
after the agenda had
It's
already
got,
come
it's
out.
got 18 minutes.
That's the advanced class. Then there's a basic, then there's an advanced.
I thought you should be in the advanced class.
I am an advanced class, but this just gets me my hours. And they don't offer too many classes to get your license renewed.
Okay, well,
New life.
so you need 4 days there? That's 32 hours. You said you needed 24 hours?
Yeah, but it's only 12-hour CEUs per 2 days.
Okay, so you're gonna spend 2 days there.
No, 4 days.
It's gonna spend 4 days because 16.
16 and 17 is 12 hours, 18 and 19 is 12
17 will be
hours.
6 hours. 18th will be 6 hours.
Okay.
19th will be 6 hours.
And they don't offer too many classes around here.
You have to go there.
Is there a cost for the course
Course is
itself?
free.
Course
Thank-
is free. So
I-
you would
I-
just need gas and lodging. Has anyone checked into the cost of lodging?
He gave me, I didn't want to copy all of it
Okay.
because it was so, there were so many pages, but he did give me lodging options.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to keep you certified, that's for
Yes, you
sure.
have to do that.
I guess I'll entertain a motion to send Tim on his way to this.
I'll make a motion to send Tim to the basic laboratory course in Philadelphia, West Virginia.
Do I hear a
I
second?
second.
If I can find some online courses that'll get me certified, I'll try to do it that way, but they're far and few in between too.
And they're normally at a high cost.
Well, just in case, we need to weigh into the options, Tim, so we need to do what we gotta do. You gotta be certified, so we gotta keep within the parameters of the law here. So, I guess I'll entertain the motion to send Tim to the course.
I second it.
Oh, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, we'll start looking at some options there as far as lodging and send Tim on his way. Okay, at this time, under unfinished business, I'd like to go into executive session to talk about a couple of things about the employee handbook.
I make a motion to go into executive session to discuss provisions of the employee handbook.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Let's-